Hello, everyone. Is everybody having a good time so far? All right. Well, I can't believe tonight is finally here. Before I start my speech, I want to have a big round of applause for Nikki's mom, JJ Garcia, my parents, Kevin and Tiffany Leung, and of course, the bride and groom. I know you guys have worked so hard to make this come true, but today and this entire weekend has been nothing but perfect. I want to have a big round of applause for each of you in this room. I know I speak on behalf of the entire family, but your presence means the world to us, so thank you so much. I think most people know who I am at this point. But if you do not know me, my name is Yvonne Leung. I am the maid of honor, but most importantly, I'm Yvette's older sister. When I got promoted to being the older sister, and when my parents brought Yvette home, unfortunately, it was not love at first sight. As an 18th-month-old, I was very, very jealous. And so I stole her baby bottles. I didn't hold her the very first day she was home. And the worst thing I did was play hairdresser. And yeah, I cut a piece of her hair when we were kids. But Yvette and I share so many childhood memories together. To the times we played tea time in my grandparents' backyard, to the countless sing-along songs to where we were singing every day and drove our parents crazy, to all the times we played house with our cousins, and Yvette had to be the wife, and that unfortunately made me her make-believe husband, which is very fitful for today. Along with all the memories we've shared together, Yvette and I share a lot of other things. We share our deepest, darkest secrets together. We shared a room together, a bunk bed together, and my favorite, we shared our wardrobes together. We have the same shoe size, which is a really big benefit. But all in all, Yvette, the relationship and the sisterhood that we have together is so indescribable to me, and just know that this is a relationship that I will always cherish forever in my life. I love you, and thank you for being my forever best friend. Okay, so being an older sister, there are a lot of rules and responsibilities. As an older sister, I always want the best for my siblings. I want to make sure that they have the right resources, the right support. And so Yvette, with that guidance, you became an incredible woman. You did pageants, you competed in pageants and won pageants. You became a leader in your own student organizations and eventually became the president of her VSA. And just a couple years ago, you became a survivor, and I watched you fight that fight. And so I'm so proud of you for being an advocate for that community, and just know that I'm so proud of you. I know that it is my role as a bigger sister to be your role model, but just know that you are equally my role model as well. Okay, so as the older sister, we also had to be the go-to person to give relationship advice. So Yvette and I would always go to each other for relationship advice, and I remember giving Yvette some advice a while back. It actually turned out to be one of the worst fights we've ever had. And at the time, Yvette was in a long-term relationship, and I told her, you need to introduce this person to our parents. And she was like, no, I'm not ready, which told me that this isn't the right person for you. So obviously, that turned into a big old fight. Years later, and a Lunar New Year later, Yvette comes up to me and says, I met a boy, and I'm ready to introduce them to our parents. And at that moment, Yvette finally listened to me, and I knew this person was so special. And this person is no other than Nikki Diego. I'm gonna do this, I got it. Nikki, you know I love you as a brother already, but I wanna take this moment, even though we've had many moments today, but I wanna take this moment to personally thank you. Thank you for being there by Yvette's side and for being her rock. I know my family was always there for her, but you were there in the moments when she needed someone else. And I'm so glad that that person is you. And so thank you so much for being there for her. I'm so glad I get to share not only I'll share you as a brother, but I get to share all these roles that I've played as Yvette's older sister. You and I now share being her role model, being her best friend, and not her make-believe husband, but her actual husband. So I love you, and thank you so much for being there for her. There's no one else I could imagine being with her, and I know that you're so special to her. That's why she introduced you to our parents. So I'm supposed to wrap up my speech with some relationship advice. I thought really long and hard of what kind of advice I wanted to give both of you. But actually, the advice I'm going to give you is actually something you both are big examples and already demonstrating already. You're demonstrating that for me in my relationship, and you're demonstrating that for everyone in this room. So the advice is this. Regardless of the obstacles and challenges life has given both of you, you both continue to choose each other. I saw life challenge Nikki. I saw life challenge Yvette. I saw life challenge your relationship. And time again, you both continued to choose each other. And so that is the relationship advice that I give both of you. And again, you're already demonstrations of that already. But that is the advice I give you. Okay, so without further ado, let's raise our glass. To Nikki, my brother. To Yvette, my little sister. I love you both so much. And to your love, I know it's gonna last forever. Cheers, you guys. Let's have a good time.